We have found the CEO of McLaren Racing, Zach Brown, who is here to just kind of oversee everything with all three cars this weekend. So first for Teo, obviously he's driven a car for you guys this year, but there were other guys maybe on site that could have jumped into the car. But why was he the guy that you wanted ultimately to kind of go through the hoop jumping to get him here and get back in the car?
Pond jumping. We thought he was the best driver. Simple as that. He's did an excellent job driving for us. He knows the team. Obviously, we're throwing him in the deep end here, learning a new circuit in qualifying. So, but he's a pro. We enjoy our time with him, and yeah, looking forward to seeing him back in the car.
He has been good on the street courses this year, but what kind of challenge and maybe what expectations are fair for him this weekend given the challenge?
I think expectations, you got to be pretty low. He's going to be going out there and in 10 minutes has to learn a track and try and put a lap time down. So I think he'll get there in the race. He'll learn quickly, and yeah, we'll see. It's unfortunate what happened to Alex, and hopefully he has a speedy recovery.
Exactly. Dylan. Yeah, and still trying to process all of this down here is Alex Palou. So what is your thoughts on ultimately this penalty? And I'm assuming you feel like you got wronged.
Yeah, I mean, we need to look at that. I do not agree at the moment. I need to check it. But I had three cars in front of me, couldn't really go anywhere. I was out already for one lap, unlike the cars that were in front of me. So, yeah, do not agree, but it is what it is. Also, I think the 5 car was not even on his fast sectors. But anyway, that's it.
How much of a challenge at this racetrack specifically is this penalty, and how much more difficult will it make the job tomorrow?
Well, it doesn't help for sure, but we have a fast car. As long as we have a fast car, we'll be able to move. It's frustrating, but it is what it is, I guess.
Thanks, Alex. We'll have some work to do tomorrow. Charlie.
Yeah, I'm here with last year's race winner, Christian Lundgaard. Obviously not what you wanted out of qualifying. What kept you from advancing there?
I think we've just been battling balance all week, honestly. Practice one, we're on the loose side, and I thought the track was going to come to us like it did last year and the past 2 years, really, and it just didn't. So here we are.
Well, what do you think going into tomorrow, and how much of the change is because of that hybrid unit in the back?
Yeah, I mean, the hybrid for sure makes a big difference. Obviously, the car was faster last year, but I think we were lucky to get the pole last year. I think we were okay in Q1, Q2 obviously being wet, and I think we just managed it well, navigated it well through the qualifying session last year. This year I just don't think we purely had the pace, but again, the race is tomorrow, and that's the one we want to win, so let's see if we can bring the 45 Hy-Vee Honda forward.
Thanks, Christian. He needed another couple of tenths to advance into the top 12. Lundgaard out after the first round.
Dylan, who you got? Augustine Canapino, who makes the Fast 12 for the first time, was qualified 10th last week at Iowa, but kind of a different format there. So this is your first Fast 12, and as it stands now, 9th is a pretty good place to start for Sunday. How'd the race car feel? You happy with that?
Yes, of course. Thanks for the team Chevy, for the whole team. We were really close many times. Finally, we did it. So I'm happy. We are going to start in P9. I think P8 now. What happened? Something happened, okay. Look.
P8 maybe.
Okay, maybe 2 more and I am going to win for 6. check more things, please, Stewart. 2 more things.
What are these street courses like for you in year 2? Obviously, they're all different and they all present their own unique challenge. Are you enjoying the challenge of kind of learning your way around these racetracks still?
Yeah, of course I am improving a lot. Remember, 1 year and a half was my first ever open wheel race, so this year I feel much more comfortable. The team is growing a lot. I think we are doing a really good year. Unfortunately, we are having very bad luck sometimes, but the pace is there. So hopefully tomorrow we can do a good race and achieve a good result.
Augustine continues to impress. He sits 8th right now on our scoring, but he's right. We'll see how more of this kind of fluctuates and adjusts here with some potential penalties.
He's moving in the right direction.
Fortunately, without the penalty for David Malukas, it's Joseph Newgarden who's the first guy on the outside looking in, Charlie.
Yeah, I've caught up with Joseph. First guy outside of the Firestone Fast 6, not where you wanted. You said you had a pretty good car. Where was the difference?
It's just tight. I mean, you got to be perfect. So I think team had a really good car. Definitely a super fast car. I mean, I think they could have been higher up. So it's a shame to be 7th, but, that's not a bad spot. I think we can win from there. It's definitely up close to the front enough. So excited to drive the Hitachi car tomorrow with this team.
So you're not throwing the kitchen sink at it all overnight?
You don't typically throw it at 7th, not normally.
All right, Dylan, who do you got?
Graham Rahal, who believe is going to end up 8th in the starting lineup tomorrow. So I know it sounds like you guys still kind of battling some rear stability, but you said the car has speed. So is 8th about what you had? Are you happy with that?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we would have liked to advance, but the lap that I did, honestly, I thought was very, very good. I mean, look, what I'm looking right now, you got 4 Andretti cars in the top 6. It's hard to beat, you know. I mean, they're very good right now on the street courses. And so, you know, yes, I'm pleased with that. I would have liked to find a little bit more speed, but overall I thought the United Rentals 15 was solid there. We've made really good improvements throughout the weekend. Obviously, even compared to our teammates, I think we found quite a bit, so I'm pleased with that. Hopefully we can put it together tomorrow.
How much is the racetrack changing just as it rubbers in, and it's gotten warm this afternoon too?
It's toasty now, but yeah, I mean, it's getting better. It's, you know, here it just takes a long time to get the concrete to where it has any grip, and I think we're just starting to go, you know, and get that. Obviously, we had the Radical race was earlier. My team won, P1, P2, which was awesome, but, you know, 40-minute races like that are starting to apply, you know, quite a lot of rubber, and you know, we've been running and USF and everything else, so it's good, man. I would have liked to have the United Rentals car just a hair higher up, but we'll take P8. I think it's a very respectable starting spot for us.
Yeah, good run for Graham, and things are going in the right direction for the 15.
So here's how.
You know, you're just a 10th off. What would it have taken to be on pole and beat Colton today?
You know, we ended up doing 3 laps on our tires on the first run, which put us in a situation where we grained the front, as you may have saw a couple seconds ago. But yeah, so we were a little bit behind on tire strategy. That and Colton ran 2 sets, so I think the pace was there, you know. But I'm super happy with the performance of this 27 AutoNation Honda, and also for Andretti Global, right? To have a front row lockout on a street course, you know, we've had some tough races, we've had some really good races this year, but this is panning out very, very well for us this weekend. Colton's obviously been the quickest driver all weekend long, so he's extremely deserving of it, and I'm happy to back him up with second now and get a front row lockout for the 26 and 27 crews.
Yeah, front row lockout for Andretti Global. Thank you, Kyle. Dylan.
Felix Rosenqvist is third. We're for Meyer Shank Racing, but kind of sharing some notes with the Andretti cars this weekend, obviously, and every weekend. So what have you got for him tomorrow? Can you go up here and give the fight to those 2 Andretti cars?
I mean, I have to say I was really happy with my car. We got it better and better every run, and my Q2 lap was like perfect. Q3, I felt like the tire wasn't really, it was kind of dagging a little bit, but yeah, super happy with my team, my Shank Racing, Honda, Sirius XM, AutoNation, super solid qualifying for us, and David is also up there in the Fast 6. Yeah, hell of a run for us as a team, and I think it's probably one of our better qualifying results combined. So see if we can give something to Colton and Kyle tomorrow. They've been on it as well, so good job, Colton. That's a proper lap.
How have you and David, working together kind of in your early stages, been able to help each other and even push each other to some results like this?
I think ever since he came into the team, it's been, you know, it's been good. Like there's internal competition. You know, David is quick everywhere, oval, street course, road course. Like every time he's out there, he's doing a really good job, and he's always fast. So I really like to have that competition within the team, and you know, keeps you on the toes, which is good.
Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Bro starts third, guys. And he's been perfect so far this weekend. Fastest in both practices, fastest in qualifying. How do you do it tomorrow?
Hopefully we stay the same. You know, this thing's been a rocket ship all weekend. Really has been the past few races. Just luck hasn't turned our way this year for a win yet, and I'm hoping it's here tomorrow. The Gamebridge Honda's been very quick. We've always had good results here, and I hope we can transfer that tomorrow.
When you have a car like this, what is it like to just kind of manage the expectation of, okay, we have the best car here. We know we should do it. What is that pressure like?
It's a little bit more, because you know one of the Andretti Global cars should be on pole, and luckily we got it. So happy to do that for the team. Kyle did a great job getting up there as well, so we'll have a good showing up.
26 car is awfully fast. Going to try and get their first win of the year tomorrow, Charlie.